So 10 years later you sit there going, what's actually changed? And it's actually quite a bit. And some of the things we need to learn is what imports the history of Australian motor racing, how that changes things. I remember when I first started racing, and guys like Kevin Bartlett and John Harvey, who I met in those days, and they used to race without seatbelts. I honestly could not get in a race car now without having a decent full harness seatbelt on, because I just feel so uncomfortable. I had one race I remember where I lost one of the belts, came adrift, and it just drove me nuts. I just couldn't drive properly. Now, and they raced without seatbelts, and the thing I learned from that is going, those guys, that was normal for them, but how, I guess, tough were they that they could still drive flat out without that sort of safety mechanism they had. Now, when you sort of go through the things now, there seems to be a lot of things that happen in motor racing which bear no resemblance to what they should have learned in history. So one of the things we're trying pretty hard to do is, with the Bathurst Council and Bathurst TAFE, is to get some of the old wise heads together, you know, your Ron Harrops, etc., Kevin Bartlett's and that around the country, who are just absolutely brilliant people and unsurpassed as far as their knowledge of cars and racing cars in particular, and to use their knowledge with younger people nowadays to create a race team and racing cars that people can really understand why you modify things, how it makes a change to how the car drives. Along with that, of course, we use all the telemetry that's available nowadays, of which of course we had none in those days. I mean, there was no data acquisition whatsoever. Data acquisition is extremely important, but I believe in a lot of cases it's used in the wrong way. It's now used as the god of how you develop a motor car. But what it really should be used to is giving that information that the data gives you to the driver or the team manager or team mechanics to make the car better. But it shouldn't be God. The driver is still the person behind the wheel, and if you don't use him effectively, he won't grow into a better driver, and therefore you're not going to win as many races as what you should. So I just think that we have a real chance here of getting some of that history into the motor racing we're going to do, and hopefully everyone can benefit out of that, and I really look forward to that opportunity.